Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about day trading, but more specifically, gap trading. Gap trading is by far the single best, most consistent day trading strategy found across the markets today. I teach two specific gap trading strategies. One is the morning gap trades, which we're going to take a look at with Nordstrom right in front of you. And the second one is a gap fill trading strategy where I teach you how to identify the stocks that should be traded when they come back to fill their gaps. I teach both strategies in the course in full, in total, everything you need to know to successfully trade the gaps. Let's get into a couple of trades today, but first, before we do, let me go over to the email that went out to subscribers first thing this morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Here are the daily gap trades. So you can see here we had three morning gap trades, JWN, Honeywell, and Oracle. Two of them hit their levels and one did not. Honeywell was a scratch. It didn't hit its level. It reversed around the opening bell and rallied higher. However, Nordstrom and Oracle did hit their levels, so let's take a closer look. On Nordstrom, I say gap lower. Support levels are $52.20 and $48.92. Stop and profit target is about 35 to 55 cents. That's a minimum profit target. Oracle, I say gap lower, support level is $38.98 and $38.52. Now, I also indicate that since these levels are close together, half a position can be taken at the first level and the other half if it gets down to the second level because they were close together. That happens sometimes, but I still want to give traders the most information that they can use to their advantage each and every day. Then I go on to say, should be good support for the stock in this area. Stop and profit target is about 25 to 40 cents. Now, in addition to the morning gap trades, I'll just give you a snapshot of what we're also doing is giving a list of gap fill trades. These are stocks, the 21 stocks, the top 21 that are closest to filling their gaps that we've identified and that are viable, tradable opportunities depending on how they're coming into the gap. So not only do I give out the morning gaps to subscribers each and every morning, but I give out a list of gap fill trades. And sometimes none of these will hit during the day. And sometimes 3, 4, maybe even 5 will hit during the day. So it's an added benefit. It's more trades for traders out there that they have stocks they're looking at, levels that they're willing to either buy or sell short a stock. The guesswork is taken off the table. All the heavy lifting is done for you. So let's go back to the chart and take a look at Nordstrom, and let's go in detail on what happened in Nordstrom, and then we'll take a look at Oracle. So we're back on the 5-minute chart at Nordstrom, and you can see what happened. The stock closed yesterday at $55.27. The stock opened today down over $2 from yesterday's close and continued lower. With gap trading, what we're doing is we're identifying a level where the stock, in this case, should find support and have a price reaction in the other direction. These are levels where the institutional money managers, the institutional traders, these are the levels where the institutions are willing to step in and buy a stock. They're willing to step in and support a stock. If you know the same level that they're willing to step in and support a stock, all you need to do is step in and go along for the ride. As you can see, the stock pierced through the level by just a little bit, making a low of $51.76, still within our stop loss limitation. And just minutes later, the stock was at a high of $52.98, making for a successful morning gap trade. Now, after that, the trade's over. In my course, I do teach you how to squeeze more profit out of some trades that are going to run higher for the rest of the day. But in this case, the minimum profit target was hit. Some traders got more than the minimum profit target. It's a successful trade, and we move on to the next one. Speaking of which, the next trade was Oracle. Same routine. The stock had earnings yesterday. The stock was opening lower today after closing up almost at $41, and we continued lower. I identified a level for subscribers this morning. This is the same level that anyone that's taken my course could have identified in Oracle and JWN, or Nordstrom for that matter, $38.98. And as you can see, Oracle pierced through that level by a little bit, making a low of $38.76, well within our stop loss limitation. But then just minutes later, we were at a high of $39.29, creating a successful trade, another profitable morning gap trade. Sometimes we get a lot more out of these trades. Sometimes we get 30, 40, 50 cents. Either way, a profit is a profit, and when you begin compounding these on top of each other day after day after day, and all the gap fill trading opportunities that we have now, it's a wonderful recipe for a trader to begin to understand how to build a full-time income with day trading, and more specifically, gap trading. I want to thank you for tuning in. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Come over and check out the course, folks. It's a wonderful opportunity to begin to learn a strategy and a methodology that can take you into trading for the rest of your trading careers.